Hi again, everyone. Welcome to another episode of SupplySide Showcase with RV Business. I'm Rick Kessler. With me, Chris Cieto. We're from RV Business, and joining the two of us today, we have Ahmet Cinar and Greg Glanders from Polser International and Polser USA. Gentlemen, thank you so much for your time and joining us.
Thank you.
Thank
We're
you. Nice
looking
being with
forward
you.
to the conversation.
Chris, why don't you
Oh,
kick it
thank
off?
you. Yeah, Greg, I was able to visit your warehouse there in Elkhart, Indiana, and see the product and touch and feel it. But how did Polser International come to the U.S. and find the RV industry for its products?
It's kind of a long story. Actually, I'm going to kind of kick that over to Ahmet and allow Ahmet to share that story and how all that started. So, Ahmet, if you'll be so kind.
Sure. Thank you, Greg. Well, to start with, Polser is a family-owned manufacturing company here in Turkey, West Coast, in Izmir town. We are producing FRP panels since 38 years now. Polestar has a staff of 240 people. Uh, from the time it has been set up as a export-oriented company. And we are exporting 80% of our output to like 65 countries globally, from Japan to US. So um, we are in US market since a long time, like since 2014, especially in RV industry. Um, and in the very beginning, we were working through a distributor in Elkhart, Indiana. But in 2020, we have changed our business model and strategy. And together with Greg Glanders, we have set up our own company, Polser USA. And then we just quickly set up our warehouse that moment. We just wanted to go direct to our customers instead of what competition is doing to distributors. We just wanted to be more competitive in terms of pricing and to pass on the benefit of working one OEM to another. So that was the startup of Polestar USA, honestly.
Okay. Might want to point out that Ahmet and his brother are the company was started in 1980 by your father, I believe, right?
Yeah, correct. It was started at that time by our father, and then today we are running the company with my brother, Ahmet Cinar. We are both civil engineers. We are with MBA, and I had my MBA in Italy, but he had his MBA in Rice University, Houston, Texas, and he just spent like 8, 9 years of his lifetime in US. And then he came back to Turkey to join me. And since then, we are running the company since 2004.
Okay. Hey, Greg, if you don't mind, how about just a nice little overview of what it is Pulsar USA provides to the RV market, but also the other industries as well?
Sure, sure. Uh, Polser is a manufacturer of fiberglass. A lot of our competitors are distributors buying materials from different parts of the world. The nice thing about what Polser is doing is we have a warehouse set up here in Elkhart, and it allows us to call on, of course, the recreational vehicle industry amongst others, but certainly anybody that's manufacturing box trucks, buses, specialty vehicles. A lot of those products have fiberglass on the outside, sidewalls for certain for the recreational vehicle industry. And then in some instances, companies are using fiberglass also on the inside interior walls or translucent roofing kind of thing for the box truck companies or transportation people. So we supply a variety of materials right out of our warehouse here in Elkhart, and you have trucks that, of course, make daily deliveries to our customers. But it's been a great thing, and with my background, of course, I've been in the RV industry for a number of years now, um, and born and raised here in Elkhart. So it's been nice to be able to continue being able to provide materials to longstanding partners, and of course people that I've known for many years. So it's been exciting.
And of course, FRP fiberglass reinforced panels. You also make composite panels as well, I believe.
We do. We partner with and composites has really grown in popularity as lightweighting is a big deal right now. Didn't
Hmm.
used to be so much. Wood was always very predominant in the industry, readily available, but it's heavy, and then it takes on moisture over time, and then you have different things rot and just added weight. So a lot of people, a lot of OEMs are now looking at composites today in a way they weren't even 10 years ago. And so we've been able to come along and partner with some folks here in the local area that are really good with lamination. And of course, we supply the material for the exterior on side A, and then on side B. So, and that way you have a nice lightweight composite panel, and it's been working out really well, and it's certainly a part of our growth.
Ahmet, let me shift back to you through the magic of technology. You are actually in your production plant in Turkey. Tell us about that huge facility.
Uh, Now, Rick, yes, Polser has invested for a new 300,000 square feet plant here in Izmir, Turkey, and we are now new plant at the moment. That would be our third plant in total, and we have other two plants. One of them is also a plant with continuous production lines, whereas the third one is about discontinuous production, meaning it produces Class A finish RV sidewall grade FRP panels, laminates. And here in this plant, we are looking at our new German-built production line, which is one of the longest in the world. And it has just been operational at the end of 2024. And it is one of the longest, as I said, and also it's a high-tech production line, Industry 4.0 ready, with latest electronics and everything. So that line has been developed with RV business in mind. So we are producing at the moment materials for RV sidewalks. And yeah, and there's a high capacity production line, which is able to produce 70 clothes per day, giving us lots of capacity in case our RV OEM customers needs really elevated demand quantities. So, and that production line is able to produce also variety of products from old 27 of an inch till all 24-inch thickness. So uh, that will enable us actually to develop new products and provide different materials for RV business. Floor materials, for example, is one of the things we are considering it. Actually, we have been producing it, but we plan to produce more to substitute, for example, organic substrates and plywood. So that line will be capable of producing all of these sort of materials.
That is one impressive looking production line right there. We can't even see the end of it.
I know. Yeah, I was gonna say, if somebody asked me what's 300,000 square feet look like, I had no reference, but now I do. Seeing down, it looks like an infinity tunnel, just keeps going and
Yeah.
going.
The nice thing about the line that I'm most excited about is not only does it provide certainly added capacity to be able to bring on a lot more business for us here at Polser USA. But the nice thing is because it's the latest and greatest, the state of the art in the world,
Hmm.
and it's the longest line in the world. So it's going to have your best finish from a facial standpoint. So it's very high quality. And that's the name of the game is providing a quality product, and then we're a very competitively priced company as well. But so we're all excited and talking to, as you can imagine, a lot of OEMs about it now, and but we're going to have that needed capacity that we need as we continue to grow here in the United States. So.
That's fantastic. Hey, Greg, you kind of alluded to some of the product and how it's being used across different industries. What is Pulsar offering on the sidewall side of things for OEM manufacturers? What kind of products can you tell us about?
Sure. Because we do manufacture, we can come into the OEM and be a problem solver in that uh, depending upon thicknesses, they may want to add thickness to for whatever reason. Maybe they're experiencing some print through issues. Uh, so be it whatever it may be, we have that capability because we are the manufacturer. So, and then we can turn things, rather quickly, which makes things nice as well. And again, I want to put the emphasis, there are only so many people that manufacture. We have a lot of
Hmm.
distributors, but there are only so many manufacturers. So our whole emphasis going to the OEM RV market is OEM to OEM. And
Hmm.
instead of going through distribution or what I call two-step, we're one-stepping it.
Mm.
We just happen to be a Polser with a warehouse here in Elkhart. So we've been disruptive because of that in our strategy to market. So, but we currently provide essentially two main products. The RV industry with more of the entry-level travel trailer type products. They utilize a material that we call Select. That's our branded product, and it comes off of our continuous line, the line that Ahmet is in right now, where it's produced on a continuous basis. You can see a little bit of the fiber hairs pronouncement in that particular material. And that particular material, we sell a lot of that to a variety of OEMs and what I call companies that make baggage panels and things like that as well, baggage doors, entry doors, that kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
But then you get into a higher end product, which is produced at another plant, which the RV industry knows as high gloss. Our high gloss product, Pro Glass, is exceptional. I mean, it looks like sheet glass.
Mm.
And for your viewers, don't know what that means. That's extremely high-end stuff that's used on high-end fifth wheels, toy haulers, things of that nature at a fraction of the price. But yeah, the finish on that is a Class A finish. You don't see any fibers in it, and that's exactly what the higher end products are looking for. So those are our two primary products for that market, and we of course sell those products into other bus markets and things of that nature too.
So, Ahmet, I have a question for you. Um, we're recording this. It happens to be uh, in the morning, about 9:30 in the morning here locally.
Yeah.
Over there in Turkey, what time of day is it?
Well, it's exactly 4:30. So
4:30 in the
Oh,
afternoon?
it's the
yeah,
weekend.
it's almost, yeah.
Right.
No, but I need to confess, I mean, you start very early in the US. We don't start that early, but we finish late.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay.
kind of
Yeah.
the time zones are really matching in a sense. I mean, we never have a problem with break to communicate at any time of the day. So
Yeah.
that's maybe, yeah.
No, it's
So
great. It's worked out well for sure.
I want to ask
exactly.
you about your competitive advantages, but before I do, Ahmet, one last question, and I guess I want to throw a curveball at you. Y- Your dad started the company making fiberglass for showers and tubs. How do you go from
Exactly.
that to RVs?
Well, it's an evolution of things, really, Rick, because at that time, we used to have a construction company and we were consuming those building materials at that time. But over the years, we started converting the business to produce corrugated roofing panels.
Okay,
And our panels, by the way, are being sold in Menards and these DIY chains in the
Yeah.
US. That's still continuing.
Menards.
Um,
Yep.
exactly. And then on top of that, in 2013, we have started production of flat panels. So it has been an add-on, but Polestar has been growing definitely with flat panel business with automated brakes,
okay,
FRP spins till then, since then.
okay. Very good,
So
very good.
yeah. Um, Apart from what Greg said, I would just like to, add our advantage of being an OEM with economies of scale, big output capacity. Um, Now we are able to provide our RV customers the advantage of getting a thicker and stronger panel like 055, 060, 065 instead of a 045, which is a better product to hide the seams of the older RV sidewall structures. That's, for example, one of the most important things that Polestar is offering to our customers. Plus, the Pro Glass, which Greg has mentioned, is an engineered product, which also has 40% better UV resistance and 100% color fading resistance. So it's an added value, again, for RV users, for RV customers, and also for the manufacturers. So at Polestar's new factory, which I'm in now, we have a R&D center in which we have a team of 10 engineers working to developing product, testing products to improve the performance of our products. From that R&D center, they are pushing through new products. There will be new things coming up in 2025 and 2026. So we are constantly working on that. We don't want to be a me too company. We just want to excel our products and give the best value to our customers in terms of performance and also in price. So that's our motto.
Not a bad business model to have. Greg, when you partner with OEMs, I'm assuming you lean on the R&D center quite a bit to help these OEMs with their objectives.
No, no question. I mean, in some instances, are the current products that we have, they're interested in those, but there are times where they come to us and they say, "Hey, I want to tweak something. I want more rigidity in the panel. I'm looking for more glass fiber. I need more screw retentiveness. All different types of things. We need added UV inhibitors. We want to make sure this doesn't fade and that it looks really good for a long time. So, and we can do that. And we help people, help the OEMs with that. And the really nice thing is our staff there in Turkey works really close and through a technology called Zoom, like we're enjoying right now, we're able to have those face-to-face interactions with our R&D staff, and of course, we've got a group of sales team people that are in there on a daily, if not weekly basis, talking to them as well. So, no, it works out really well.
That's excellent. Gentlemen, I've kind of run out of questions. You've covered the waterfront, as they say.
That's good. We're glad that we can be a part of this, and we're certainly, like I said, I've born and raised in Elkhart and been very familiar with RV business for a long, long time. And you guys are a first-class organization, and we're thankful to be partnering with you and advertising with you. And yeah, no, so we greatly appreciate your time.
Well, thank you very much for the kind words. Thank you for your business, but more importantly, thank you for the friendship.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
Thank
we
you so much.
appreciate
appreciate
it,
the
and
partnership.
yeah, look forward to continuing that as the weeks,
Definitely.
months, and years go on. So thank you
Yeah.
guys.
Okay.
Thank you
I
so
met
much.
next
Sure.
time you're in Elkhart, I met we'll hook up. We'll hit the chubby trout.
Let's do so. That
He's
would be
been
great.
there. He knows where that's at. He knows.
Oh,
Thanks,
yeah,
gentlemen.
definitely.
All right.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much, Rick.
guys.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.